Good morning, Ridge. Welcome back to another edition of Lions Live. I'm John.
And I'm Sarah. Here's what's happening around the Ridge and the world on Tuesday, September 17, 2019.
The varsity softball team is back in action tonight after a tough loss to Duluth last Thursday. The Lady Lions will travel to Collins Hill for a big region matchup at 6 p.m. We hope to see you there. The varsity volleyball team is also in action tonight with a couple of matches here at the Ridge. The Lady Lions take on Discovery at 5 and Mountain View at 6. If you have time today, head over to GwinnettDailyPost.com and vote for Zora Thomas for Athlete of the Week.
This past Sunday marked another night of violence in Hong Kong as people continued their 15th consecutive anti-government protests. Thousands took part in the peaceful protests, which later went violent as police responded with tear gas. Protesters took action, vandalizing subway stations and setting fires around the city as police began to make arrests. At least 28 people were injured Sunday. Of those, 13 men and 4 women have been discharged as of Monday morning, while 11 remain in hospitals. 2 men are still in serious condition.
Atlanta Braves utility player Charlie Culberson was hit in the face with a 91-mile-per-hour fastball this past Saturday in Washington, D.C. The organization stated in a press release, quote, "Charlie suffered multiple fractures after being hit with a pitch in the right cheek on Saturday," end quote. Culberson has been cleared to travel back to Atlanta to meet with team doctors to discuss further treatment. Having just clinched a postseason berth, the Braves will be without a key contributor for a while. With only 11 regular season games left and no timetable for his return, the Braves are looking for other players to step up.
A Labor Day weekend swim left a 10-year-old girl fighting for her life this past week as she contracted a brain-eating amoeba with a 97% fatality rate. Lily Mae Avent swam at Lake Whitney in Texas, leaving her with a headache and a fever a few days later. Her family's first thoughts were a viral infection, but after countless visits to the family doctor with no diagnosis, her family knew something was wrong. Crystal Warren, Lily's aunt, stated, quote, "It's every parent's worst nightmare. For this to happen to her when there were so many other people in the same waters on the same days, we just don't understand why it was her," end quote.
Fun fact, E is the most common letter in the alphabet, as it appears in 11% of the words that make up the English language. Now here's Sarah with the weather.
Today we will see a high of 94 degrees and a low of 70 degrees with a 0% chance of rain. Well, that's all the news we have for you today. I'm Sarah.
And I'm John. Have a great day, Ridge. And remember, kids, if you ever find yourself jumping to conclusions, the truth could very well be below you.